My good people, hi. I'm in the village. You can see the maize is now grown. A very big transformation. It has been quite some time now, but we planted and the maize is up. Second weeding, already top dressing has been done. So here we love maize. Maize is our staple food, and that's why we grow maize every season. So here we get the corn flour, we prepare our staple meal, which is ugali. So you can see the weeding has been done. Come with me as I show you more in the farm. I like how the maize looks. It's healthy. Can we say that the plants are healthy? Yeah, this looks so. And the beans are also doing amazing. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi.
You can see the maize is grown.
Yeah.
Very grown. And the maize is really dark. Look at the beans. They are doing so well. The beans are doing so well. So here we do mixed farming. So the beans are grown. We plant maize and beans. Quite a good combination, but the beans mature faster than the maize. Up there we have two women who are helping with the weeding. Yeah. We also create work for the people around. So we can give them a few coins and they do the weeding for us, which is a good thing. You see? So good, so good. So majority of our neighbors here, we are in the neighbors farm because we are going somewhere to buy maize. We call it green corns because they are already mature. There's a neighbor of ours who is down there, the stream. Yeah, we are going to her place. When I reached this side of the farm, I decided just to check on our fence. That is our fence right there. The upper side is our farm, and this fence now is the boundary. This side that I am is our neighbor's land. The reason I decided to check is a few years ago, this farm was to be fenced again. And the reason was we just noticed that we didn't have a fence. Not that we didn't have one previously, we did. But neighbors and even just passers-by, because this farm that I'm in for our neighbor is just an open land. So most of the time it has so many people that just pass. And they steal our fence, maybe used for firewood or sell. Then within no time, you just notice that your land is open. You don't have any functional fence. So I thank God because this one is still intact, maybe about 2 or 3 years down the line, which is good. I also just took time to, to just enjoy the serenity of this particular place. In one of my videos, I must have told you that our land was quite swampy. Now, this lower part of our neighbor's land, it was much worse. Why? For them now, they are almost closer to the river. But now, see, everything is looking nice. The beans, whenever you see the beans looking as good as they are here, just know that you are going to have a good harvest. So we have reached where we were going. We were going right here. These are green maize. They are ready. One of our neighbors had just harvested. You can see the maize. There are some women who are trying to pick, and this is for sale. I really like this about the village life. There will always be something that is ready at someone's place so you don't feel like you're out of season for anything. Now this is ready corn and it looks amazing. You can see the maize right here. The maize is really grown, and we have the birds that are feeding on the maize. So what happens is we try as much as we can so that we protect the maize. You see, like these ones are really affected. These ones are affected, but these ones, they look nice. The maize is grown. So this is the early maize in the village. Like this farmer here planted the maize much earlier. But now that we have so many birds here, they have to be protected like this. So you see they are using these bottles, covering them with the polythene papers to protect from the birds. So I really find this farmer to be very creative, because right now most of the people are weeding. Like for us, we are weeding. Even there are those who are planting, but this is an early bird. So, but down here, he has started planting for another season. You can tell there is maize down there. So this person is already planting for the next season. I don't know that is overutilizing the farm or what, but it's doing quite well. So this maize is ready. Even right now, he has harvested some that we have come to buy. Come and see. So we have a main river just down there. So the main river down there makes this place to be, like, in fact, this place is not supposed to be plowed. But now, because we have water here, we have the fishes. So this farmer has decided to put here some fishing rods, just waiting. Of course, it has the bait, waiting to catch the fish. And normally he gets very huge fish from here. The pond goes all the way there. And I'm suspecting there is a fish inside there. The way the water is spreading like this. Yeah, when you see suddenly the water just starts spreading, there is a fish right there. So we have a lot of fishes and people fish there. Now we have my sister Cynthia here. She's the one who has brought me to visit this particular farmer. She was the one who was aware that the maize is ready here. Yeah. Cynthia, what can you say about all this? What I can say, where we have come to buy this maize, we just call him a smart agriculture farmer. He's a smart agriculture farmer because by now he has maize that is ready. He has also that is upcoming. So it means there's plenty of food in this place. Yeah. He's also having, and he's just a farmer, and farmer is and then he's also doing the fishing. Yeah, he has utilized this pond. And you can see he has planted a lot of maize. So here you can't plant because this is a water zone. When it rains so heavily, there will be water here, so you can't plant. But on this upper side, this is where he has already planted the maize. A lot of it, just see, quite a lot of maize. So you can see the birds are quite many. I think the predator, that is the birds.
I think that should be one of the major setbacks because they really eat the maize. Look like, for example, this one. It has been eaten everything, the entire cob. So that's why he goes through the task of putting, covering the corn with the bottles, the papers, the plastics. So you see, but he has done a good job. As Cynthia has said, you have said that this farmer is a smart agriculture farmer. That means that he knows when to plant. When you are the only one in supply, the demand is high. So that means for him to reap more, he has to plant before people get into the season of planting. And the only advantage that he has is that the water is just close. We have a major stream down there, and then we have this. So it's easy to even for irrigation. And this land here is waterlogged because it's close to the water body, which makes it quite easy.
As you can tell that he is also engaging in other forms of farming like arrowroots. But this is what impressed me. This one here, dairy farming. I think of all the things I saw, fishing, farming of maize, I liked the dairy farming more because right here I saw someone who is clever. This smart farmer, as my sister Cynthia puts it. You see right there, that is a heap of manure. And this person, the same manure is what he's using in the farm. So it's like a cycle from the dairy farming to the farm, from the farm, whatever he has, like that of the maize, um, he'll still bring to the cows to feed the cows. He does napier grass. So it's like rotational. Everything benefits the other. I think that is what you are told, like symbiotic kind of relationship. That is it. So you can see that he has also the chicken. The maize is here ready. He's even selling to the people. I also get to promote him. So I have my maize here. But as I live, that is when it dawned on me. Now, as I carried my maize on my head back home, my mind was filled with so much. My people, have you ever thought of just quitting your job? Have you ever been in employment? By employment, I mean that you have been employed either by the government or working for somebody from 8 to 5. Have you ever reached a point where you just feel like, now I should quit my job? Now, to me, this was that day. I asked myself so many questions like, is there a need for me just to be at work? Like being at work comes with so much, a lot of pressure and all that. Why can't I just quit? Start life in the village, plant maize like my neighbor, maybe do dairy farming. But am I a dairy farming person? Mm-mm. Maybe chicken. I love chicken more. So all this was just going through my mind, and I'm like, should I even just quit my job? Because looking at these people, yes, they are doing hard work because farm work also again it needs energy. And if it's not something that you are seasoned to do, I don't think you can survive. So when I came back with the maize, I'm like, these people are earning a living. At least life is cheap in the village. There are bills, yes. No one should lie to you that there are no bills. There are bills in the village. But you see, these people are getting things fresh from their farm, things they have grown from their own hands. I just feeling like, why can't I just quit my job and start over afresh? So I had all this running in my mind like the whole day. And at some point, I'm like, what if even these people also they want to be working where I'm working? Do they also have the thought like, I wish I was working like so and so? Because for me, at this point of the time, I'm thinking like job can be just a circle of the same. It's a whole cycle. From the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, you pay your bills, you start over again. But look at this, you can do farming and have fulfillment. You can be this person living in the village. You eat as long as you can produce your own food. You have dairy farm, you have milk, you have chicken. So you can get meat from your backyard. You see, you get the point. My point is it possible for someone just to quit their job and start again? Should I start over? Should I just be this full-time farmer? Not just visiting the village, but because the village, the only noise I guess you have heard is from the birds. Natural voices. No hooting, no honking. Just, it has a serenity that you cannot equate to anything. And when you are in the village, that is when you appreciate the stupidest of the things. That, oh, kumbe, I just need peace. You just feel like, is this what I've been craving for? So, village life is purely therapeutic. The weather there is fantastic. The air is fresh. There is good vibes here and there. Of course, there's also that ugly side of the village, like what I told you with the issue of the fence. But generally, I love village life. I love village life. It is a life that I can choose. It is something that I'd love to do. So tell me, if, especially for those people that are working 8 to 5, you wake up in the morning and it's every day, and sometimes even earlier than that, even 6 a.m., you are at your workplace. And that 8 to 5, it doesn't mean it's 8 to 5. I've said some things, it can be 6 a.m., some days it can be even late as 8 p.m. now, depending with the magnitude of what you are handling on that particular day. So, or am I just getting old? Because also they can be signs of aging. But is that is the new old? Because we're talking of life as an employed person, it is a whole lot. I just want this peace. I just want to be in the village. I just want to have my time. I just want to live within some level of contentment, because these people, they don't have everything all figured out, but they look content, they look happy, they don't understand any other kind of living, that they should have internet, that is Wi-Fi full time. They don't know that. All they know is to wake up, open for the chicken to run out, and feed the cows like what I'm doing right now, go to the farm, plant vegetables, harvest, and for them that is life. No pressure. The only pressure maybe it's health. If they have sickness or they are dealing with issues of grief, that's all. They don't think about bills at the end of the month. But also, before you get to a point where this farming is paying off. Man, you need cash. You need cash. And I think that is where I am at. I am in a limbo. I am at a crossroad where should I just quit and start over? But starting over might be, it might be an uphill task. Because where do I start from? Where do I start from unless it falls like manna from heaven? But me not working and just working in the farm, seeing my crops, harvesting, taking care of the animals. I think for me now that will be self-actualization. When I'm at that level, where I'm not answerable to my boss, my immediate boss, and maybe be somewhere in between, like one wrong move, I'm kicked out. No, that is life, living life in fear and all that. I just want this peace. I just want peace where you go back to the village. You can just decide to sit somewhere, watch your animals, watch your crops grow. No, uh, harvest, cook fresh meals and all that. I don't know if you get the thought process in my head. That's what I'm thinking about. So my people tell me, would you advocate for such a thing? Would you just wake up one day and start over? What do you think? Tell me about it in the comment section. If you get to watch this, kindly engage me. Tell me. Because at this particular point, I am, as I've told you, that my brain, my thinking, I think it has hit the dead end. And I think it's just the fear of it. Should I jump or not? Should I resign or not? Should I come back to the village or not? And if I come back to the village, will it be the same way I'm saying it right now? Or I will miss my other life? Yeah. The, I don't know how to put it, but I'm just telling you as I'm saying it in my head. So I'm done with that. The maize is being prepared now. Let me do some bit of laundry. The weather is looking fantastic, so the cloth will dry up well. So I've decided to just do some bits of laundry here. Then I'll see what next to do because the day is still young.
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you